Hi Aquarius, welcome to the new moon in Leo for August 4th, 2024. We're going to navigate this particular lunar cycle, and for you, the direction that this reading is going in is number 2, events, loss, or separation. However, this card came up reversed. So I do believe that is good. In the reverse position, it is an indication that old loss either is returning or being replaced by something new. So a period of sadness or limitation is coming to an end. And your life is opening up to more joyous connections and achievements. So you can release the feeling of loss. On an energetic level, there is something that you do need to remember. So, example, if an old love or even an old job is coming back to you, you have to approach this with a renewal, with an honoring of the heart. Make sure that you work on issues that were problematic the first time around. You definitely deserve some harmony and honoring in your life, so, give it to yourself. If you find yourself attracting something or someone new, don't forget that you deserve the best. The universe is abundant and ready to make your dreams come true with this card. Wow, good for you. Let's have a look and see how this applies with the tarot. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon. If you are beginning something consciously around this time, then you will find the information here with these first set of cards. 2 major, okay. The second set of cards is you in this situation. So how you're feeling, how you're acting, how you're behaving, what you're doing, that kind of energy. And the last set of cards are the probable outcome. Probable because sometimes we can change a situation if we have the proper information, which is why we watch these readings. And sometimes we are meant to have the experience. We came here to have this experience. However, we have the experience for our growth. All right. Very nice. This card's been coming up a lot, so it's a good card. All right, so let's get started. The Lover's card, or it used to be called the Choice, and Death. We are at a fork in the road, but things are changing. You are being asked to understand the depth of choice. So the male figure indicates more of our passionate nature, our sexual nature, our lustful nature. The female is an indication of more of the motherly love, the love for pets, for your family, for things, right? Love of home, love of country, that kind of thing. And the angel is representative of the highest love, which is compassion. It still is what is driving your choices, right? And what do you choose at a very deep, soulful level. It can be something that you have to make a choice on a mundane level, but there is a depth to the choices that you make, and these are the 3 choices, right? What is driving your decision making? There is some change, though, with the Death card. Now, these are major arcana, so they are felt very much on an internal level, and they are the things of spirit, of soul, of our deepest, highest self. The Death card is purification. It is transformation. It's the end of an old situation and the beginning of something new. And everyone is subject to it. So there's been change in your life. And you're kind of having a bit of a review at this time. perhaps you're reviewing the choices that you made, and how you want to go further. The Seven of Pentacles for me is very much reflective and looking back on what we have built up until now and waiting for our fruits to ripen from what we have built up until now. But it's also that feeling of, what would I do differently? Did this make me happy? How would I go about it in the future? What would I change? How would I edit things? That's the Seven of Pentacles for me. How you're behaving, however, is the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords. So we're very mental, right? We're very much in our heads, which is about right for Aquarius. They are information. They are the thinkers. We do need to continue to make some choices here, though, with that Two of Swords. And this is the moon in Libra. And Libra is always weighing both sides of a situation. They can see both sides, so they want to make a very fair decision, which could make it very difficult to make the decision. And so this card is saying, make a decision, because no matter what you decide, you will have to deal with challenges and rewards on either level. And with that, you have the Four of Swords. So I do feel like you need a rest. The Four of Swords is inactivity, however, the mind is still going. And so there can be this feeling of a lot of information going through your head. It's really important for you to get things down on paper, do some graph work, have a pen and pad next to you so that you don't have to keep going over and over and over in your mind about what it is that you need to do, or the things that keep coming up. Or maybe you even want to make a pro and con list and write it down so that you don't keep going over in your mind and you can find a little bit of rest. This is the meditation card. It is at the right moment we pick up that sword that he's laying on and take action. But first, we got to get some grounding. First, we've got to, because it's four, right? It's foundation. First, we need to get that good foundation set on a mental level. But it's really good to write it down. In fact, it's quite important. If you don't voluntarily take a rest when you're tired, yikes, the universe will help you. So, Three of Swords. So you have 2, 3, and 4 here. This can bring renewal and restructuring and rejuvenation after the cut, right? After we've made the cut, we've made the separation from something or someone. And so this is the renewal. So there was loss here, but it's time to reconfigure things and restructure and renew. It can also be an indication of bad weather, by the way. But there can also be this feeling of separation, even if there hasn't been an ending or maybe a passing of somebody, which I don't really feel that here, or the separation, right, of lovers. This is still the card for me of renewal and restructuring after that difficulty. We can feel sort of separate, even if we're other people. Even if we are with other people, we may feel this separation. We can feel like we're just kind of in our own head. But I do feel like you could use a bit of a rest after this trying period. However, I'm not sure you will. And like I said, if you don't do it voluntarily, the universe will help, and that's always worse. So please, when you feel tired, rest. However, you have the Knight of Swords here. This is a lot of activity. It's fast activity. It's something or someone that comes into the situation to rescue you. It's the knight in shining armor that comes in to save the day. He comes in, or the situation or something comes in very quickly, but it can leave just as quick. However, The Nine of Cups means that there's a wish fulfillment with that. There's some emotional fulfillment. And that is because we have faced our fears. And that is Jupiter in Pisces. Again, I'm going to reiterate, it's really important for you to write things down so that you're not going over and over and over in your head. You could get a little excited and overthink things, mental exhaustion maybe even, or some difficulty sleeping. So it can be that things are going so well and that things are going in the direction you want them to that you can't sleep over it. The Nine of Swords is a thought that kind of runs away with you, takes on a life of its own. You can worry about things, or you can just be in overexcitement. It's very possible that your bedroom needs to be shifted and moved around. Maybe your bed needs to be moved. Maybe a thorough cleaning, and even the closets and whatever, to make some more space, some more room. You may want to, if you're having a difficult night's sleep, you may want to put your head on the other side of the bed for the evening. That works wonders for me. But there is this overthinking kind of thing. You have 2 nines here, so there is this end of a situation, like things are culminating and they're coming to an end, they're coming to a close. But maybe even quicker than you think, because that Knight of Swords is really about a rush. Maybe you have to make a quick decision and act very quickly, and this can also, obviously it's something good because of the Nine of Cups, but it still keeps you up or makes you worry or lets a thought get away from you. What the Spirit wants you to know, you have Feather, the calling card of the unicorns or universe, tells you that they're near. If you find there's going to be symbols and signs, maybe feathers, I get that a lot. Feathers in odd places, or you just keep seeing a particular feather or something like that. It does let you know that the universe is on your side, and to watch out for situations that can help you. Again, the Knight of Swords is something that comes in to save the day, and what does he wear but some red feathers? I really do feel like for some of you that can be a sign, so I would watch out for them. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. This, I think, a little bit ungrounded. There's a lot of spiritual energy, I feel, kind of whirling around the situation. But also some mental scattering. So stay grounded, Aquarius. Things are changing and the loss is being replaced. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I'll return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Until then, take very good care. And again, your viewage is very much appreciated. Bye for now.